Hi, this is Michael Patnick. I'm here recording my, I believe, fourth Reddit League game. We're playing against Russian Thunder, and it's been a little while, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. Hope you're still watching. All right, so I'm going to be the U.S. +2. He's going to be the USSR. So let's see what we got here. I have Destalinization, ComCon, Defectors, Warsaw, NATO, Formosan, UN, and Olympics. Okay. So, I probably want to headline Defectors here. He's not showing anything interesting on his setup, but there's a lot of headlines that could be really bad for me. Purge, Vietnam revolts, socialist governments. All of those are pretty bad. Since I don't have any of those, I think, and I don't have this. I mean, Defectors has got to be stronger than Olympics here. So I'm going to set up 4-4-2. Headline Defectors, and do my best, do everything in my power to hold Destalinization through the shuffle. Okay, so I was chatting with Last Chance. I'm not sure whether it's Last Chance Last Chance 11. I don't actually know whether it's a Chinese name or a Roman numeral. But he was saying that he thinks that I'm not as opt sufficient as I could be. So I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to do what I can to be as opt sufficient as possible. Okay, so I caught Vietnam with Defectors. That's certainly worth it. And let's see what Mr. Thunder does here on round 1. Okay, so he has Purge, and he coups Iran. So I certainly don't want to coup back right now. So I want to put Egypt, Malaysia. I guess I just want to do Egypt and Malaysia, so I'll play Warsaw first. I'm going to hold Destalinization regardless if I can, but in the main, that's going to be the only card I really worry about blockade with. Okay. Well, I don't really have much good going on in the way of coups here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take those guys. So a couple of sixes on his rolls here are very nice. So at this point, I really want to get France controlled. Okay, so he events decall right away. So I need to over control Thailand there to prevent the China card from flipping it. Two, three, four, 5 to 2. So the big question is, well, question is, does he want, how bad does he want Asia domination? I mean, he's focusing so much energy on Asia that I feel like I need to fight this. So let's see if he tries to score it. So he's gonna play back into Iran. I'm gonna take Lebanon to pose a threat to Middle East domination. I'll lose a victory point, but that's fine. Okay, so my hand now is, let's see, he has blockade and Romanian abdication as his hand. My hand now has Destall still. It has NORAD, Nasser, Marshall Plan, capture Nazi scientists, containment, independent Reds, Suez. All right, so things that I need to worry about still, him headlining. It's 10 in the discard, so I'm missing one. A special relationship, no. Okay, so, and then removed has 3. I have 1, it's not, I have 1. CIA Compound Warsaw. Okay, so I need to worry about socialist governments and Korean War are really pretty much the only cards that I'm super duper scared of here. I'm just getting the headline scientists. All right, so that gives me the victory points. So I can infer by his headlining of Cambridge 5 that he, in fact, does not have both scorings. All right, I can also guess by the fact or based on what he did there that well, I guess I can't really guess much. because, yeah. I mean, my guess is he doesn't have Europe scoring. Because if he did, he would have probably scored it right away. So yeah. All right, so Europe's gone. So let's start crawling up out of Africa. It's one of the more efficient places to use my ops. Don't really need to worry about Central America just yet. I mean, he's not going to get D-stall. So there goes duck. So he still has Romanian abdication, blockade, and something else are his only cards, right? I don't believe he played Romanian abdication. So he's got a couple of one-ops and a block and something else. Blockade I need to worry about here, but I'm just going to put back into Egypt here. If he blockades me, I'll discard Suez Crisis and use the China card. Okay. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Gone, this is gone, this is gone. I still have D-stall. And then I drew the Korean War, MIDI scoring, US Japan, Truman. Okay, and then we had the discard, so he has those 6, and then I got purge, duck and cover, special relationship. Okay, so I know that he has 5-year plan and Asia scoring, so I would love to punish him on Asia scoring, but just I don't have the way to force it through to him. So there's no need to rush on the defense pact unless I think he's going to headline Asia scoring. I mean, my headline options are essentially duck, US Japan, purge. Or MIDI scoring for that matter. He only drew 2 new cards. I think on the off chance that he headlines Asia's scoring, I just want to headline the defense pact. I mean, he's either going to headline scoring or Arab Israeli war. Yeah, I'm going to make him burn his 5-year plan. So he headlines De Gaulle. So he instead shoves the China card into North Korea. I think doing this is going to give me the best chance to keep my Mideast domination here. I mean, cooing would be nice, but this way I don't lose Europe. Don't necessarily lose the Middle East either. Let's see what he does. This will force him to coup. Okay. So now I can control Libya there. Okay, so don't know if I'm going to be able to score the Middle East for domination this turn, but at least I will be not be dominated. So his cards, he played the Indo-Paki War. He's got Arab-Israeli War, 5-year plan, Asia, Fidel, and an unknown. I'm just going to take Israel here because he doesn't. It'll force him to respond. The Arab-Israeli War is not going to get him out of it. Not going to have a chance to get to Central America this turn, but I'm also not going to get my mill ups. I don't think I've made a coup yet this game. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Even a 6 doesn't get it. So these cards are basically a Space and a Truman. I'm not going to get to any of the Americas. Guess I'll just wait. Well, I don't think he has many options here. Okay, so he's gonna just give me, he might just, yeah, so he's giving me Marshall Plan. What is his plan to do with this guy? All right, so let's see what he's going to do with the ops. So I have a really interesting choice here. I can play it safe. And just space the Korean War. Or I can just hope for the 2/3 chance of winning the Korean War and use it to break North Korea. If I break North Korea, I think I'm going to do that. If I lose the war, then that will leave him with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's worth it. So now I guess I'm going to okay. So he has Fidel and 5-year plan left over. Got a lot of bad things. Let's see, Panama, Brezhnev, Astronaut, Gunman, Summit. M2 incident, Suez crisis, Central America scoring. Alright, so of these, I think there's 5 of them I really don't want. So I think I'll just use Astronaut to get rid of those 5. No time like the headline, because using Panama Canal in the headline is just dumb. It's going to let them coup Venezuela. So. Okay, so I get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and I draw arms race, we will bury you. NORAD. Vietnam revolts. Flower power. Those are my 8 cards left, and I got rid of Astronaut. And he puts colonization in play. So I think that's what I want to do. This, I mean, yeah. I want to make sure, I want to do my best to keep Africa domination here. I don't think I'm even going to try to fight for Europe domination. It's just going to be it's 3 hops to get it. Like, we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, so that gets my military ops. Threatens the realigns against Zaire. Sets up arms race theoretically. Really like to get Panama Canal returned off. Sooner than later. The arms race does look kind of nice right now. He's realigning here, but he's not going to make any headway. Okay, so shuttle diplomacy is down. The events cultural revolution. Alright. Go for Panama now. Try to make some headway in South America. So right now things are looking really good. Destalinization's in the graveyard, and things look pretty good for me in all continents except for Central, but that's also in the graveyard. Three spaces, John Paul. Vince Fidel. He's still at 5-year plan hanging out there. We'll go like this. threatens a lot against him there. Okay, so I have Vietnam, the Portuguese Empire, Colonial Rear Guards, Allende, Sadat, Alliance for Progress, Europe Scoring, Bear Trap, and ABM. So now it's one of those times where you say, what happens when he headlines Missile Envy? And the answer to that is he gets ABM Treaty, which I don't like at all. So I think I'm just going to have to headline ABM. So he headlines Che. So I think I want to go like that, which gives me Europe domination, gets me to Argentina. There's no need to coup the ABM because I'm still going to get a coup. I mean, this does give him a crack at Thailand, but Asia has already scored. Southeast Asia, I mean, oh well. Okay. So he coups with Cuban Missile Crisis. Still holding 5-year plan. So I think I'm gonna coup Nigeria just for efficiency, but it is easily realigned out. But I can get a lot of ops in there, and I always have colonial rear guards. Not super worried. Super worried about it, so. Okay, so it does have a junta, which is unfortunate, but this will allow me to score Europe. which will leave us with South America, Africa, Southeast Asia. So that'll put me in pretty good shape. Yeah. I'll just score you up. Bold realign. Getting Zimbabwe. Angola is not a plus. I don't know why he's going for this here. So I'll just sure up Africa a little bit here. So I have a space card, which I want to go for to get my VP. I'm going to hold Allende until he fills up Chile on his own. Alliance for Progress, I might or I might not want to. So he's either trying to score Southeast Asia or wants to brush War Thailand. Either way, that is a play that I want to do. Okay. Do your worst. So, like I said, I want to space one of these. I'm definitely playing Vietnam Revolt, so I'm going to do it on the last play of the turn, so. I might space it. I really want those VP. So I don't know what he's gonna do here, but if he doesn't fill up Chile, let's see. All right. At this point, I kind of just want to event this. So he still has 5-year plan. Debates, Nixon. Voice. Socialist governments. Okay, so it's that I had Allende. I also get South African unrest, Camp David's, Cambridge 5, Operation Theology, grain sales, Usury, Willy Brandt, and subs. Okay, so my headline, it's not going to get much better than grain sales. So you had headlines Muslim Revolution. Shows me puppet. What else could be in his hands? I don't know if I want to give him puppet back or not. I mean, I think there just aren't a ton of super bad cards. For him to worry about. He's going to be able to get rid of puppet, so I'm just going to go. This makes both scorings unplayable. Africa and South America. So plays East European unrest. What's he going to do with it? So, I mean, it looks like he's kind of building for an OPEC. So we'll event Camp David. So believe next, depending on what he does. Right, so he goes right over top. I'm just going to space Willie Brandt to go for the win, which I don't get. But that is totally fine. So he gets it. I'm just gonna. A little tough. So I want to make South America scoring lethal. Don't want to leave myself too vulnerable to brush war. I'll do that, I guess. So he's evented one small step, and so he's definitely, I think, planning on definitely planning on 5-year planning. So he goes Turkey. Wow, what is his big reveal here? So I want to go make Southeast Asia scoring lethal now. How is that? What he's worried about? So I'm actually going to play Allende, that's why I did that. Yeah. So he's not getting his military ups here. So I was going to play Liberation Theology, but I don't think South African unrest is going to be that bad. I can mitigate whatever happens here. Alright, so let's see. I drew Brush War, I drew NATO. I drew UN intervention. I drew Formosan revolution. I drew OPEC. I drew Africa scoring. So that's 7. Those 2 are new. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. During Mideast and Cuban missiles. So I know he has Southeast Asia, Independent Reds, Army in Tehran, Containment, How I Learned, Latin American Death Squads, and Missile Envy. And one unknown. So out of that, I have 4 African battlegrounds. I don't see. I don't think there's a card that can get him out of Africa scoring. So I'm just going to head on that. And that's it. So this game, a lot of things went well for me. Glad to be back to 500 in the league. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be back with the next month's worth of league games as soon as I plan. Thanks.